If we say that we're going to obey the 10 commandments, then we need to know which commandments we're talking about. Hi, this is Barry Phillips with 2-Minute Torah, Day 5 of the Torah portion Yitro. We are in Shemot, or Exodus chapter 20. Verse 1 and following says, And Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahweh your Elohim, who brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the house of slavery. You have no other mighty ones against my face. You do not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of that which is in the heavens above, or which is in the earth beneath, or which is in the waters under the earth. You do not bow down to them nor serve them, for I, Yahweh, your Elohim, am an jealous El, visiting the crookedness of the fathers on the children to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing loving commitment to thousands, to those who love me and guard my commands. Now, this is not to say that the other ones are not important. We may glance at those in a few moments, but let's focus on what we read thus far. There is a difference of opinion between denominational systems that many of us came out of as to what the first commandment might be. The Hebraic mind says that the first commandment, or actually, let's just back up and re-examine that word commandment. 10 commandments are not found in Scripture. We're not seeing that phrase anywhere. What we do see is the phrase Eseret HaDevarim, the 10 words. So what we have called commands are actually 10 statements, 10 words. And it is that we need to not just understand these as, well, this is what you should and shouldn't do, but these are statements that we are to apply to our lives. Now, going back to what I just said, the previous systems say that the first word command in their mindset is verse 3. You have no other mighty ones against my face. The second, they say, begins with verse 4 about not having carved images. The Hebraic point of view is that the first word is verse 2 that says, I am Yahweh your Elohim who brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the house of slavery. The second then would be verse 3, 4, 5, and 6. That all of that section 3 through 6 is talking about not having an idol. No Elohim, no other Elohim before my face, and don't make an image of your imagination of him, that it's all one collective word to us. What this does is it puts a vital importance then on verse 2. That is that we know and understand who it is that is giving us these words. And notice with me that Yah is not introducing himself as, I am the creator of the universe. He did not say, I am El Shaddai, as he revealed himself to Abraham and the patriarchs. He did not say, I'm the Elohim of Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. He did not use the term Adonai. He did not use a lot of terms that could be used for himself, but rather he chose to identify himself as, I am Yahweh, your mighty one, who has just now delivered you out of the house of slavery from the land of Mitzrayim. So the one who's just done this great work for you is the same one then that is given to you these statements that I want you to internalize and make a part of your life. Well, what difference does it make? If we do away where verse 2 is the first word or the first statement, then the other ones kind of hang in midair. It's not to say that they wouldn't be obeyed or that they're not good as they stand alone, but rather there is a vital necessity to connect them to who it is that we are serving. So the question is, do you know who you serve? Having no other Elohim, which Elohim is it that we serve? From whose vantage point? From whose perspective? From whose ideology? From whose theology? From whose doctrines? Well, we understand from Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, the famous phrase, Shema Israel, hear and listen and obey, Israel. Yahweh, your personal Elohim, Yahweh is Echad. The word Echad means a unity of one. Now, there's various aspects to him, various understandings of him, but all that he is Echad, he is one. Now, the popular teaching from the past has been that he is co-equal, co-eternal, and one substance Trinity. So you might even say he is tri-equal, tri-eternal, one substance Trinity. The Trinity doctrine, I don't mean to be offensive to anyone here unnecessarily, but the Trinity doctrine scripturally is not sound. So how are we to understand him? I don't know that we can. Yah is far greater, far beyond our finite understanding, our little minuscule brains trying to wrap itself around the reality of all that he is. It's an impossibility. Here's the thought. There is far more about him that we do not know than what we do know. We may know that much. All that he is fills the universe and beyond. I have to be aware then that all that I don't know about his immenseness, his greatness, his overwhelmingness is consistent in character with that part that he has revealed to us. So the mysteries of our Creator are far beyond our understanding. That being said, he has chosen to reveal to us. Isaiah says he is wonderful, counselor. He is El Gibor. He is Aviad. Aviad, El Gibor meaning the Almighty One. Aviad, the everlasting Father. A Father without end, a Father of continuity, when translation says. Sar Shalom, he is the Prince of Peace. And then it says of his rule and of his peace, of the increase of that, there is no end. All of these terms are to be given to a child who is born to us, a human who is encapsulating all of the immenseness of the Mighty One, as Isaiah described his right arm of deliverance and redemption. Jeremiah says in chapter 23 that this one will be raised up who will be known as Samach Sadiq, that is the righteous branch, the branch from the root of Yeshai or Jesse. And that he will sit on David's throne and he will be known as Yod He Vav He Sidkenu. That's an amazing concept, that the one who is going to sit on the throne during the reign of the kingdom, 1,000-year reign kingdom and beyond, though we see him physically and know him physically, there he is, he will nonetheless be Yod He Vav He. He will be Yahweh our Elohim, encapsulated within a physical manifestation. Many would say, well, that's idolatry. It is a mystery beyond our understanding. It is beyond my capacity to grab a hold of and fully say, I understand. So how can you believe? Because I trust him. I know him. I know his heart and his character. I'm learning that. And I don't have to figure him out to believe him. If that was required, we'd never believe. Many of you have subscribed. You have hit the like buttons. You have rung the bells, you have made comments, and all of these things help the algorithms to push these videos up to where they can be found more easily. And for all of that, thank you. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. May the King's presence be with you as you gather together with those that you do, or even alone. And may you have full rest on this, his set-apart day. Shabbat Shalom, and we'll see you again next week.